What if I'm stuck in here for life? Oh, I don't worry so much about Alan. He's a good kid, but Kay, she's a minute away from growing up. She's full of hate, and her mother's in the slammer for life. What sort of a start's that? What hope has she got, Jude? Here and there. Yeah, put on that. Oh my gosh.
Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. What? Patrick!
Those quotes on the PA system for you.
Oh, good. I'll look through them later. Meg, am I really being silly letting the women go on this trip?
No, of course not. I'm sure everything will be fine. But we have a problem. I've had to take Sonia Stevens to the hospital.
What happened?
Would you believe this? Someone put the dead snake in her wardrobe.
You're joking. Who?
I don't know.
I wonder if they'd be so amused if I cancelled the trip.
Oh, would it be fair to punish all of them? I mean, it mightn't be anybody in the singing group.
I'll certainly look into it when they get back. Well, I'd better settle them down. We don't want any tricks like this on the bus ride.
Don't worry, they won't let you down. They're doing it for Stan. Now, I don't think they're going to win any prizes. They're not exactly the Luton Girls' Choir. But if enthusiasm counts, well, who knows?
Just how bad is Stevens?
Well, she's very shaken up, and I think it's quite genuine.
I'm not surprised. Well, I'll get to see her as soon as I can. Now, where are the songbirds?
They're in the laundry. I thought it best to keep them busy.
Oh, fine. Well, tell them to get changed, and I'll see them in reception before they leave.
Right.
Roger, phone.
Take a message, love. I'm running late now.
I tried, but he said it was urgent.
Who is it?
He didn't say.
It's probably just old Evans complaining that I overcharged him on that last reunion.
It's not him, but the bloke said it was important. Wouldn't take no for an answer.
Hello?
Harris?
Yeah, who's this?
Want to say hello to your little girl, Harris?
What are you talking about?
Well, she didn't quite make it to school this morning, did you, Cheryl?
Listen.
Now you shut up and listen. And get it right the first time, because I'm not saying this twice. You're driving the Wentworth prisoners to Frampton, right?
That's right.
You'll stall your bus at the crossroads, where Frank's meets the junction. Got it?
Is she okay?
Yeah. Whether she stays that way depends on you. Say hello to your daddy, Cheryl.
Hello, Daddy.
I didn't hear you.
Tell him what's in your lunchbox, Cheryl.
You know,
Tell him!
some sandwiches, an apple, and an orange, and some of Mummy's banana cake.
Convinced?
Yeah.
Don't try anything, Harris. You talk to anyone, and your kid gets it. Do as you're told, she'll be all right. I'll leave her at the crossroads.
Franks and Junction.
We'll be waiting. Come on,
Where are we going?
to meet your daddy.
Who was it?
Just a bloke trying to tee up another job.
You all right, Roger?
Oh, yeah, I was just trying to work out how I can tee it up for him, that's all. Look, I'd better get going. Are you going out today?
No, why?
Just wondering. I'll see you later.
Okay.
We're finished outside for the time being. Forensic will want to go over the area. Perhaps they'll come up with something.
Inspector, that bomb was meant for me.
Yes, it appears so. You say Mr. Powell was going to do some repairs on your car?
Yeah. Colleen was going to take me to work so that Patrick could take the car and my car and take the kids to school.
Seems as though somebody's been keeping a close eye on your movements.
You want to know who that somebody is, Inspector? Eddie Stevens.
That's only guesswork, Manny.
Come on. Look, I've told you blokes once already. Eddie Stevens is making extra pocket money with the Fellows gang.
That's a pretty serious accusation.
It's the truth. Look, I can still string a few facts together, Inspector. I was on the force for quite a while myself.
Well, you're not on it now, Manny. Just remember that. If there's a problem with Stevens, it's ours. Who made the tip-off call?
Eddie Stevens, I'm sure of it.
Doesn't tie in too well with your previous accusation?
Oh, well, how did he know about it then? Maybe he lost his nerve at the last minute. Found out it wouldn't be me in the car.
Pretty difficult for him to do that, I'd say.
But why don't you just ask him? Well, don't you know where he is either? If he is so straight, then how come he's just dropped out of sight like some dog? I tell you, he has gone bad.
All the more reason for you to take our advice and leave it to the professionals.
Well, the professionals don't seem to be doing too much right now. Now, there's the door.
Now, Manning, you've had a pretty traumatic experience here this morning. Someone went to a lot of trouble putting that bomb in your car. So keep your nose out of it, or you won't be so lucky next time.
Lucky.
Do you know what you're saying? Do you know what happened out there? My husband and children were in that car, and all you can say is that he was lucky. They're dead. So what does that mean? That they were just unlucky?
Colin, it wasn't meant like that.
What is it now? Just another entry in your logbook. Just another murder you'll never solve. But it doesn't matter, no. It doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. They've just murdered my family.
Colin, it shouldn't have even happened!
You see, I didn't get the chance to look at them. I didn't know I wasn't going to see them anymore. I just yelled at him because he was going to make me late for my lousy job. I didn't know. I didn't guess that. No, my babies. Oh, God, don't take my babies. Leave me. My babies.
Oh, Meg. I've had a word with Sister Kelly. Stevens is in quite a bad way.
What did the doctor say?
Well, I haven't seen his report yet, but from what I saw, it's not going to be good. I mean, I know it was unnerving for her seeing the snake, but she looked dreadful.
Yes, I know. Do you know what the women call her? They call her the Ice Lady. Perhaps it's more of a front than we realised.
Oh, perhaps things just got too much for her. I don't know, she was mixed up in a pretty tough racket before she came in here. It should take more than a practical joke to shatter that kind of confidence.
Yes, I agree.
Anne Reynolds. Yes, Rick. Oh, my God. Yes, I'm still here. Where is she now? Rick, I don't know what to say, I'm afraid. Are you going to stay with her? Right. Call me back later, will you?
What's happened? What's the matter?
Colleen's family has just been killed. Patrick and the children. All dead.
What happened? Rick said there was a bomb in his car. Oh, my God. Where's Colleen? I mean, if she's got no one with her, I'd better
No, she doesn't want to see anyone. I'm sorry, Meg. Are you all right?
Yes, I am.
Up to taking Colleen's place on the bus?
I could think of nothing worse at the moment.
Yes, I know. But as you said, it means a lot to the women.
Sorry. Yes, I've got some clothes in my locker. I can use those.
You're not going to like this, Meg. I want you to draw a weapon.
You're right. I don't like it. In fact, I'm absolutely dead against it.
Yes, I know. But we have no say in it. It is a directive from the department.
I'm sure the women have no intention of causing any trouble.
Look, Meg, I've put up all the arguments. It'd just be a waste of time going through them again. Just keep the gun concealed. There's no need to even mention it to the other officers.
All right. If it's an order.
It is.
Now, come along, ladies. Now, not too much noise, please. You have to save your voices.
I mean, it's a long time since I sang in public.
Hey, Mrs. Barry. I thought Mrs. Powell and Mr. Manning were coming with us.
Well, I'm sorry, Judy. You'll just have to settle for me.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
Right, will you pay attention, please, ladies?
I just want to wish you all good luck. I'm sorry I won't be there to see you go up and collect first prize.
No worries.
So you'll just have to tell me about it when you get back.
Oh, we certainly will, Mrs. Reynolds. And I know I speak for everybody when I say thanks for all the trouble you've gone
Thank
to.
you very much. You'll have to thank Mr. Dobson for that, I'm afraid. He was the one who conned me into the whole thing. Oh, he phoned, by the way, and asked me to tell his girls to give it all they've got.
Oh, wish old Sam was coming with us. Hey, let's give the Gov a demo before we go.
Sure, yeah. How about it, Miss Morris?
Yes, I'm sure Mrs. Reynolds would like it.
Right, girls? Yep. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a chook, E-I-E-I-O. With a bop here and a bop there, here, there, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a dog. Please, Mr. Harris is here. It's time to go.
Well, if enthusiasm's got anything to do with it, you've as good as won. No, it's been necessary to make a few alterations at the last minute. Mrs. Morris will be in charge. I want you to give her and your other officers full cooperation. Sure.
Sorry I'm late, Mrs. Morris. Could we go now?
It's all right, we've allowed a bit of extra time in case there's trouble.
Trouble?
Well, it's best to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, of course. Well, if you're ready.
Right. Okay, Joyce, take them out.
Right, come along, ladies. This way.
See, Mrs. Reynolds.
I'm counting on you, Judy. Keep them in order and bring them back safely, preferably sober.
You have no worries, Mrs. Reynolds, you or Mr. Dobson. Hey, wait for me!
You have got it, haven't you, Meg? I wouldn't put it past the department to check.
Yes, I've got it.
Oh, come on. There's nothing we can do for Colleen, not yet anyway. Concentrate on the women, all right?
I'll be right.
Good luck.
You sure this is a good idea, Colleen?
I have to get some things.
Can't they wait? But you really should see a doctor.
No, I've got to get some things.
You got your keys? I'll come with you.
No. I'll just be a minute.
Look, we'll come back later.
I have to I have to get some things out of the desk. I have to sort a few things out, you see. Pat always said that anything ever happened, I had
Tell me. I'll get them for you.
Well, there's a long, flat box in the desk drawer, and there's an expanding file, and that should be on the floor, just near the desk.
You wait for me in the car.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a dog.
Let's sing something else. Oh, McDonald's giving me...
Oh, keep yourself nice, Bobby.
Yeah. Anyway, we got to practice if we're gonna win.
Still, we don't want to go stale, Cass. Can happen, you know.
What about some Kajagoogoo?
Kajagoogoo? What's that, a national park?
We're gonna sing something with animal noises in, otherwise Cass will want to sing shit.
Shut up, big mouth.
Look, try this one, and then Cass and Bobby can do the doodah, right?
Doodah.
Oh, the Camptown lady
He sings this song, doodah, doodah. Camptown ladies, take the Bible. Hey, come on, Rip. Oh, doodah,
sorry.
doodah. Go on, run all night.
You keep an eye out for your mate.
I bet my money on a bobtail nag. So
Somebody
pick it up,
better.
pick it up.
When's Daddy coming?
Soon. If he's smart.
What's wrong?
Oh, I'm not sure. It could be a petrol blockage. I'll have to take a look.
Mr. Harris is having a bit of trouble. Now he's going to have to check the engine. I want you all to stay inside the bus.
Well, I wouldn't mind stretching my legs, Mrs. Barry. I got a cramp.
Yeah, come on, Mrs. Barry, let us out.
Just settle down. You'll be off in a minute.
Yeah, but I gotta go. You wouldn't want me to have a bus accident, would you?
Bobby, why didn't you go before you left?
Did, I've gotta go again. It's not my fault.
Oh, minor emergency, Meg. Can I let the women off for a few minutes? They want to stretch their legs.
All right, but keep an eye on them.
Oh, of course. All right, ladies, you can move off now. Oh, Mrs. Radcliffe, keep your eye on Mitchell, will you?
I hope this isn't going to make us late for the competition.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
What now? Shut up, will you? Don't crowd me. How am I going to know when? You'll have to trust me, won't you? Now nick off.
What do you think?
I don't know. It could take a while.
Hey, guess what? I was squatting down over there to do you know what, and I felt this big hairy thing tickling me ass.
Wishful thinking.
I'm not that, you dirty bugger. Thought it could have been a spider or something.
Well, it's your own fault. You got a Jeppo bladder.
But you know, you're just jealous.
Well, wouldn't it be better to stop a car and send for road service? I don't want the women missing out.
Look, they won't, Mrs. Morris, okay? Just as soon as I find out what's wrong, we'll get going. It's probably in the electrical circuit.
Hey, what's going on, Mrs. Morris? We're going to be late for the competition.
No, we won't, Cass. I'm sorry, Mr. Harris. You'll have to send for help.
Okay. Just give me 2 more minutes, all right?
Hey, how about I have a look at it? Always used to fix our tractor at home.
This is a bit different to a tractor.
Well, what have we got to lose? All right, Cass, go on, have a look.
Yeah. Okay, Mrs. Morris.
You're going somewhere, Ken.
Bugger off. You're not going anywhere, miss.
I know why you joined the group now. This is a setup, isn't it?
What's going on?
She's feeling car sick.
You all right now, Ken?
Yeah.
Right.
Why the hell doesn't she make a run for it?
Daddy's fixing the bus.
You better not.
Can I go to him now?
He's busy. Just sit there and keep quiet.
I've had a chat with the doctor about you, Stevens. He thinks you're quite fit, physically anyway, but he's a bit worried about your emotional state.
Well, they put that snake in my locker.
Yes, it was a very cruel thing to do. I'm going to phone Dr. Weissman. I think it might help you to have a chat to him.
You don't believe me, do you? You think I'm doing this to get away from her?
Her?
Well, she won't stop until she gets me. You see, they're after me. All of them are after me. That's why they put the snake in
Who
my locker.
won't stop, Stevens?
Well, Ferguson. She won't stop until she gets me.
Ferguson's away, Stevens. Her father's ill.
You don't believe me, do you? Well, I'm telling you, she'll do it.
Perhaps things will be clearer when you've seen the psychiatrist. It's not that I don't believe
You don't
Stevens.
understand. It's not just the snake. You see, I know too much. That's why she's doing it to me.
Try and get some sleep. We'll talk again later.
You don't understand. Nobody understands.
Right, now everyone's seated. Can we go now, Mr. Harris?
I'm sorry, look, I was sure the trouble was in the fuel pump. It could go again.
Ah, no worries. Cass will fix it.
Sure you shouldn't sit up front, Reb. Don't want you getting sick again.
Oh, come on, let's go. We're late.
Hang on, I think I left that rag by the fan belt. I'd better check.
No. Right, Mr. Harris.
Right, let's get going, Mr. Harris.
Stupid bitch.
Daddy's bus is going away.
That's right, and he didn't even come and say hello to you, did he?
I want to go home.
We can't do that. Not yet. You want to see your daddy, and I want to see someone about a lot of money.
So, we'll follow the bus. And this time, let's hope your daddy's just a little bit smarter. Or his little girl's gonna be in big, big trouble.
I hope Meg won't mind us coming here.
No, I'm sure she won't.
Always meant to return the keys she'd given me. It slipped my mind.
Good thing it did. Look, just make yourself comfy. I'll phone a doctor.
No, doctor.
Call him. He'll help you get through it.
Doctor.
Well, I could do with a drink. How about you?
I don't feel anything. I don't even know what to feel. What's happened?
You're in shock. You've got to see a doctor.
Gotta cope. Something has happened. I've got to cope. I have to contact people. I have to phone my mother, and I'll have to phone Patrick's. What am I going to tell them? What do I say?
Just give me the number and I'll ring them.
No.
It's the least I can do.
Shouldn't you be getting to work?
I got time off.
Time. Rick, thank you. Look, I think I might be better off if I just had some time to myself to sort things out. Just...
Good morning. You must be the group from Wentworth. I'm Iris Moore. Oh, how do you do? I'm Meg Morris.
I am glad you're not in uniform. Makes it all so much more pleasant and casual.
Right, well, this is Judy Bryant,
Hello.
Minnie Donovan, Cass Parker, Bobby Mitchell, Phyllis Hunt, and Rebecca Keane.
Pleased to meet you, ladies. I'm Iris Moore, president of the Choral Association.
Oh, geez, I've never met a real president before. It's very nice of you to have us along, Mrs. Moore.
Yeah, it sure is. We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, not every day we get out, eh?
Well, I hope you'll have a lovely time. Now, your competitors have arrived, so I suggest we move in and have some lunch before the competition.
Oh, Mrs. M, they've even put a spread on for us. Let's go get some lunch.
Thank you for going to so much trouble.
Oh, no trouble. Please move in, ladies. I must admit I was a little nervous, but they're really very pleasant.
Oh, yes, they can be. Let's hope they keep it up.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Morris. What time do you think we'll be going back?
Depends how they go with the singing. I mean, if they're eliminated fairly early, we should only be here for a couple of hours.
You don't have a definite time then?
Not till I hear the competition. I mean, I don't expect our lot to go through to the final, so we should be home before dark. Are you coming in for some lunch?
No, thanks.
Something worrying you?
No, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you think you should have left her alone?
I didn't want to. She insisted. I don't think it's sunk in yet.
I think it'll be a couple of days before her mind can even begin to cope with it. I'll go and see her as soon as I can get away from here. Maybe I can notify some relations for her.
I've already told Patrick's folks. Really hard to know how to break something like that, isn't it?
Yes. They live interstate, don't they?
Yeah, Perth. I'll be over in time for the funeral.
Poor Colleen, having to make all the arrangements.
Yeah, well, I'll do what I can for her.
The police think that bomb was meant for you, don't they?
Yes.
Then you're obviously still involving yourself in activities you were advised to drop.
Yes, I tried to...
And because of that, Colleen's husband and children are dead.
Look, you don't have to tell me that.
You now have the sense to keep your nose out of police business before any more innocent lives are
All
lost.
right, don't worry. I have backed off. Not that it's going to help Colleen too much now.
Bloody good grub, eh?
I've met your Mrs. Morris, and she seems very nice. That's another officer, is it?
Her? Truth now, she's an ex-murderer. Yeah, she killed 10 people. It was a hell of a jigsaw trying to get the bodies back together. I tell you what, we'll introduce you to her. But just be careful, because you never know what she might do with that knife and fork.
I think I'd better have a word with the pianist.
But who didn't upset that woman, did you?
Oh, no. She thought we were okay. She was a bit worried about you.
Heavens, I can't be as menacing as all that. Oh, what are those two up to?
Quick, here comes Mrs. Barry.
Hi, Miss Barry. Lovely spread. It certainly is. Far too nice to be on the floor, in fact. Now, come on, clean it up before someone sees you.
Yeah,
we don't want to upset anybody, now do we?
No, Mrs. Barry.
And I wouldn't think of trying to take any doggy bags if I were you. Someone might think you're stealing something.
Yes, sorry, Mrs. Barry.
Sorry, Jude. Yeah, it's all right. I got a pocket full of food.
I've been keeping an eye on young Red.
Yeah, well, don't worry. She won't do anything else.
Where do you think she was going when the bus broke down?
Well, where do you think? She was trying to escape.
Out there, miles from anywhere?
Very foolish. Yeah, well, there's several thousand reasons why she'd like to get out of here.
Well, I just hope she doesn't cause any trouble.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm keeping an eye on her, Minnie.
I'll keep an eye on her, too.
I'm sticky now.
Good tucker, eh? Piss off, Phyllis. Hey, watch it. Word is you tried the bolt before. Try it again without me and I'll blab. I'd kill you. Yeah? Reckon me mates would back me up. They wouldn't like to know that you were going to spoil their day out. So don't try anything without me. Wouldn't be worth your while.
Helen, didn't expect to see you up and about. How are you feeling?
Not my usual athletic self, but not bad considering.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like he didn't kill you.
Take more than a bit of old tiger juice to kick this one out of action. You want a game of cards? Listen, worrying about the kids isn't going to help. Oh, I know. It's Kay, though. I just wish I could take away a bit of the hurt. Are you going to tell her about her old man? Oh, God. Well, it's all going to come out in court. Oh, won't make any difference. I killed him and that's that. What sticks in my neck's Gloria. His girlfriend? Yes. A few years ago she came to me in a bit of strife. So I let her stay for a while. And she thanked you by pinching your husband. Oh, I was partly to blame. Things were never the same between Bill and I when I got out of this place before. Well, we tried, but it didn't work. It didn't take much for Gloria to catch his eye. Trouble is, Kay thinks she's the ant's pants. I don't want her hanging around with that crowd. It's a pity you didn't hit Gloria over the head while you were at it. I'm sorry, Peg. Listen, if Kay's anything like her old mum, she's going to come through without any scratches.
There you are, dear. Hope you can hear with all this noise.
I'll be right now, thanks.
Oh, all right.
Hello, Roger Harris.
Don't you care what happens to your kid?
Look, I couldn't help it. One of the women got the bus going again. Is Cheryl all right?
She's breathing at the moment.
Please, don't hurt her.
Well, that depends on you. Just do what I tell you.
I'll do whatever you say.
We're not going to get anywhere if you don't talk to me, Stevens. Look, I want to help you.
Then keep her away from me.
Who?
Ferguson. Well, she wants to kill me. You see, I think she left the snake here to kill me. She'd hoped it would kill me while she was gone.
The snake. That frightened you very badly, didn't it?
I told everybody, but nobody believed me. They just laughed at me. But I know there was a snake.
Sonia, sometimes people do cruel things without thinking. Now, the snake is gone. There's no need to be frightened anymore.
But she'll be back and she wants to see me dead. You don't believe me, do you? You think that I'm crazy? Yeah, that's why you're here. Everybody thinks I'm crazy.
Sonia, my only interest is trying to help you.
No, nobody wants to help me. Eddie never understood.
Eddie?
Yeah, about my baby. Why did he have to die? Why didn't anybody care?
Oh, don't tell me we've got a flat.
No, this back wheel seemed to be pulling a bit, but it seems okay.
Bus open?
Yeah.
Minnie wants a coach. You all right? Don't seem to use yourself.
It's just a few personal problems at home, that's all.
Look, why don't you come and join us? Might help to take your mind off things.
Well, we're glad to see you all had such hearty appetites. Now, if we can begin to organise the competitions, would you all get into your groups and take your seats? Oh, Mrs. Morris, if you could organise your ladies over there.
All right, ladies, come along. Gather round. Over here. Come on.
Jane, you left your cigarettes on the bus?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Sody.
You never had no fags on the bus?
Lost.
No way.
What's that? Insurance, I reckon. For the trip home.
Hunt, Key, come on over here.
Can't. Let's get this thing over and done with. Hit the road.
Of course, women have been known to put on this sort of thing before in an attempt to get out of here.
You think I can forget Pixie Mason so easily?
Who could?
No, I'm inclined to think that Stevens is genuine. Although I'd like to talk to her a few more times before I make any definite diagnosis.
You don't think she should be transferred to a hospital?
No, not at the moment. In fact, when she settles down a bit, I think she should be moved back in with the other women.
Would that be wise?
I don't think she's any danger to anyone.
I was thinking more of them being a danger to her.
Well, if that's the case, she better stay where she is. Although being among familiar faces might help to pull her out of it.
Yes, well, we'll have to see what we can do.
Oh, I wish to hell they'd get on with it. Getting on my goat waiting here.
Won't be long now, love.
Shh.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo.
Our song.
Looks like it's theirs too, dear. Yeah, listen how bloody good they are.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a lamb, E-I-E-I-O, with a barn.
You know, it would have been all right for you to attend your husband's funeral today, Myra.
Didn't seem in the best of taste somehow. Besides, I don't know how Kay would have reacted to my being there.
Well, Mrs. Davidson asked me to tell you how sorry she is about what's happened. She very much admired your work in the PRG.
Thanks. I like Mrs. Davidson. She cares about the women in here.
Yes? Oh, bring him in here, would you please, Gail? Thank you. Your son's come to see you. Oh, stay where you are. I don't need the office for the moment. You can see him in here.
Thanks.
Nicer than those dreary interview rooms, anyway. Thanks, Mrs. Brown. Come in, Alan. You can see your mother here.
Thanks. Hi, Mum. Who was that?
Mrs. Reynolds, the governor.
Hell, nice lady.
Yes, she is very nice. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Just worried about you in here.
Kay come with you?
No.
Oh, it's all right. I suppose she's pretty shaken up at the funeral and everything.
Yeah, she was pretty upset.
Well, you should have stayed with her, love, instead of coming here.
She left with Gloria.
No, it's the last bloody person I want her seeing.
No, but Kay won't listen to me.
She's got to get back to school, Alan. I'll ask Meg if she can have another talk with her.
Might help. Bit hard for me to keep tabs on her. I leave for work before she gets up in the morning.
Yeah. How are things at work? Anyone said anything?
The story was in all the papers.
Oh, of course, people have said something. It's not going to affect your job, is it?
Don't see why it should. I do my work properly. That's all they should care.
Huh. You never know with government departments. Oh, God, I worry about you too.
We'll be all right.
Oh, yeah. I know what you went through last time. Oh, God, I swore I'd never end up in here again.
You couldn't help it.
It's not what Kay thinks. Look after her, will you, mate?
Bloody hell, they could have given us a better score than that. It was the other group doing the same song. I'm sure we look very ragged by comparison.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't have been allowed to do our song. Yeah, I reckon it was rigged.
Oh, come on, at least we had some fun. I just hope Mr. Dobson's not too disappointed.
Good mind to smash their faces in. Oh, calm down,
dear. No point in getting upset now.
Righto, ladies, it's time to go.
Come on, girls, don't dawdle.
Just gotta go to the toilet, Mrs. Berry.
Right, sorry, I'm not staying for afternoon tea, but I've made you some coffee to have on the bus.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Mrs. Moore.
It's no trouble.
We'll carry those, Mrs. Morris.
Oh, thanks, Keen. Right, in the bus.
I'm sorry they were so disappointed.
Oh, they enjoyed the day anyway.
Must get on with it.
Well, thanks once again, and we'll return the flasks as soon as possible.
Okay.
Fancy those nice ladies giving the screws a Mickey fit.
You were all very good. I think those judges need their hearing checked.
We should have had you on the panel, Mrs. Barry.
Yeah, well, next time we go, I'll suggest we do just that. It'll be fairer then.
Yeah, you charm, Mrs. B. Trouble is, we decided to chuck it in now.
You shouldn't give up so easily. Sure, Mr. Dobson would want you to keep it up.
Yeah,
Well, what difference does it make? We won't be seeing him anymore.
No, if he was still around, we might give it another go, but I don't reckon there's much point now, but...
We can still have fun around the piano, Mrs. Morris. It's just the competitions we can do without.
Hey, I've just been thinking about the look on the audience's faces when Cass moved when she should have honked.
Yes, well, it didn't help matters hearing Phyllis swearing at her for doing it either.
Hey, what about we have a cup of that coffee, Mrs. Morris?
Oh, all right. Oh, no, we can't. There aren't any cups.
No, it's okay. I've got some plastic cups under the seat there.
Here we are. Minnie, take us up the back and play Mother. I'll do ours.
Right.
You like a cup, Mr. Harris?
Yeah, I think a cup of coffee might do me good.
Reckon it'll do something anyhow.
Hello, Colleen. Oh, wasn't expecting anyone.
I'm sorry, I should have run. I wanted to come earlier, but I just got bogged down.
It's good of you to come at all. Sit down.
Have you let the police know you're here? They might want to speak to you again.
Rick said he'd do that.
But I'm sure he has. He contacted Patrick's parents, by the way.
Yes, he's been very helpful.
Good. Have you seen a doctor?
What for?
Well, he could give you something to help cope with the shock.
Oh, I don't need anything.
If there's anything you need from your home...
It's all right. Can I get you a coffee or something?
Yes, good idea. How about a stiff brandy for both of us? I do have some idea of what you're going through. I lost my own husband, and not like this, of course, but it was the same.
Yes, I suppose we all have to suffer shock at some time or another.
It doesn't help to bottle it up, Colleen. It really is better to let grief out.
Is that?
If there's anything I can do to help.
Thank you.
Looks like the stuff's starting to work. You might just get to see your daddy again after all.
We all had her in the Glee Club. She makes better animal noises than you, Cass.
Hey, look, Mrs. Morris has gone off to sleep too.
Yeah, we're the ones that did all the work. What the hell's going on? Mrs. Barry?
You all right, Mrs. Morris?
Red, do you know anything about this?
Bet I do, blubberguts.
It's called an escape.
Have fun. Oh, beauty, I'm not.
Bobby, please, just wait till we sort it out.
No bloody way.
Oh, city girl, we're miles from anywhere.
Yeah, harder for him to find me. See ya. Bobby!
You'll never stop her.
I've got her, Judy. Don't worry, I'll catch her. You stay here with Cass. Bobby, wait for me. I've got to talk to you.
I'm not stepping the other way. Let me in! You wet bitch! You're not going without me! Ah!
That's grand. Bastards! Bloody hell! Where'd you get that gun?
Jude, look, this little kid.
Did you miss your ride, did you, Phyllis? Now you get that kid back on the bus. We're gonna wake the others up.
I'm not going back. I'll get them out of the bus and I'll take it.
Oh, you can't, you deal brain. You shot a hole through the time.
Then I'll hoof it. And I'll take along a little insurance with me so I don't get any funny ideas about trying to stop me.
Are you out of your mind? That's kidnapping. You'll have every cop in the country looking for you.
Just shut up and don't come after me or the kid'll get it. No.
Well, look, we gotta go after her, Jude. We've got to get that kid away from her.
We can't.
Oh, look, she could kill that little kid, Jude.
Cass!
He used to give me roses I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then.